The world changed forever when artificial intelligence, or AI, became accessible to the public for free through a tool called Chat GPT. Chat GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer and is a talking robot you can connect to and have a conversation with, is a tool that made artificial intelligence, or AI, available to the general public for free, and it altered everything. And in a later section of the video, I'll explain how you may take advantage of this to raise your income rather than being fearful of it right now, curling up in a ball, burying your head in the sand and praying it goes away. It is already here and will continue to grow stronger and more lethal. But before we start, welcome to That iNinja. This is the channel where we show you how to earn easy money by using the latest AI technology. Consider liking this video, subscribing, and hitting the notification button to stay informed if new and popular money-making techniques are posted. So there are 5 major areas that I think are going to completely turn on their heads. Number 1 is the nature of work itself. The second is how businesses operate. The third is the economy overall. The fourth is how we interrelate with one another in a romantic setting, how we choose mates, how we seduce, all of that stuff. And finally, the nature of life itself, how it actually extends to interplanetary life, and whether or not aliens exist here on Earth. Chat GPT, or Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a tool that made artificial intelligence, or AI, accessible to the general public for free, and it completely changed everything. Chat GPT is a talking robot you can connect to and have a discussion with. And in a later segment of the film, I'll explain how you can use this to increase your income as opposed to being afraid of it right now. Consequently, DALL-E 2, an image engine generator, is also run by OpenAI. If you consider the nature of what a video is today, you will see that it was once a flipbook. They would snap shots and then flip the images. We can't distinguish the difference after a certain speed, so you'd have a video. Therefore, if it can create images and can do so repeatedly, it can create videos. However, if it has the words and the ability to create a video, it will also soon be able to create sounds, and those will merge to the same extent as the inputs, whether they be verbal or textual. Elon Musk has been a strong supporter of Neuralink because he wants to advance it rather than have it constrained by our ability to talk or type. He desires that it be constrained by our capacity for thought. Although it may sound like science fiction, it actually exists. Many of us were present when the first iPhone was introduced. What we see today is our first version that can be shot up to 100 now that we're on iPhone 14 or 15 or whatever it is. The moment AI truly enters the physical world will be the next significant turning point. The Tesla bot was introduced by Elon Musk, but the reality is that's still the case today. Machines will be able to look exactly like humans, just like how the iPhone and earlier machine generations happen more quickly than human reactions. And it most certainly will. If you look at Boston Dynamics, there are robots that can actually perform tasks better than people, have stronger arms, can jump, don't require sleep, and won't experience sex issues. We will reach a moment where machines are super intelligent, which is defined as when the AI itself is smarter than all humans combined, once those machine generations occur in robotics and on the AI side. I believe that believing that AI cannot replace humans requires a special kind of human arrogance. The world will have substantially changed by then. At this point, the most valuable resource on Earth will be access to superintelligence. For instance, if I said, "Hey, build me a $1 trillion company," it could, in real time, create the code for the product, write the scripts for the ads, produce the videos for the ads, interact directly with the media buying process, place the ads where it already knows the targeted audiences are, direct those audiences' attention to landing pages that it had created with scripts and videos that it had created, and then conduct business, all from a single prompt. The rate of innovation would have to increase by 1,000 times for all innovations between the Enlightenment and the present to occur within the coming year. I now have the singularity, the final stage in the evolution of AI. A possible future point known as the singularity is when technology development and artificial intelligence will improve to the point at which humanity will experience a transition that is unimaginable today. Many believe that the first truly intelligent machine will be the last technological advancement that humanity makes before it either becomes self-aware, begins to make its own decisions, or ignores us. In other words, it won't really want to kill us because it has no reason to, for the same reason that we don't want to kill ants. However, some ant hills are destroyed when we build a highway, so it will simply carry out its predetermined course of action. A few robots will replace some jobs, and some robots will murder people. Self-driving cars have already demonstrated this. However, when you consider the trend as a whole, I believe it will be very beneficial for humanity. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and those others are attempting to harmonize the objectives of AI and those of mankind for this reason. It's the only kind of thinking that is actually useful. Even if they forbid it, I doubt that our fear will be enough to stop technological advancement. Knowing how the internet works and how skilled black hat coders and other professionals are, I find it difficult to believe that they will be able to stop it, because of the fact that doing so will be equal to possessing the new nuclear bomb of the 21st century for the millennium. That is all wishful thinking. Let's discuss daily life. Let's discuss business. Therefore, in order to frame this conversation, I believe you must watch this clip because it will help make sense of everything we are about to say. Hence, it comes from Google.
So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
The best salesperson will therefore have more experience than the best AI salesperson. As a result, it can call any prospect you choose 24 hours a day in real time. You may even imagine a world where you ask the phone teller, "Hey, are you human?" And when they say, "No, I'm AI," you're relieved. Because you're like, "Thank God I'm talking to the best version of this. You can hit on my problem right now." So if you were to ask people, "What job do you think AI will replace first?" Most people said first, it'll replace the low-skilled jobs, the physical labor, and then it'll be the low-skilled white-collar jobs. Then there will be highly skilled white-collar positions, such as programmers and coders. Finally, it might have eliminated creative occupations. If you're a copywriter, however, what's interesting is that it actually happened in the opposite order. If you're a logo designer, this will have serious ramifications for your ability to provide customer service in real time, 24 hours a day. What happens to all the doctors when we have access to a medical AI from the comfort of our homes, and it can see us because it can interpret the data visually? If you work in finance, you will be able to take all of the raw data and realign it into lovely Excel sheets for your clients. Mine has a father who's a medical malpractice attorney. He asked me to write an argument for why malpractice should not be kept in terms of how much a lawyer can make on a malpractice suit, and then outlined an entire argument for why it should be uncapped. It so occurred that the debate he had after 4 years of experience was nearly identical. You can see content like this on YouTube as well as posts on Instagram from all of these people. What if artificial intelligence, AI, reads every single Instagram post ever made, rates them by highest performance, and then combines that data with deep fakes and video? There will be fake commentators and influencers. In my opinion, the ideal spokesman or celebrity could be produced. Additionally, they can work around the clock and say whatever you want with deep fakes, and since it is more aware of our preferences than we are, we will just be plugged in. Visit this person who does not exist and simply keep refreshing it to see new people if you don't trust me. If you recall from earlier, a video is created by stitching together several images back to back. If it can create a single image of a genuine person, it can create many more. It can create a video of a genuine person if it can create numerous photos of real individuals. In the very near future, the blue check mark will represent something altogether different. These are only a few examples of usage cases, but it will cause disruption wherever humans are. You are not constrained by your fingers if you are connected to the AI, so you may input information more quickly and get it more quickly. This will be the next order of magnitude in terms of output and value that individuals will be able to create in the economy. I do think that there's a chance that capitalism as a system for society may be overturned. You're going to have a huge cost base that's going to be eliminated. So things may get cheaper, but at the same time, the money that would have gone to those people that's going to go into the economy won't be there. The point is that I think there will be significant changes to capitalism overall. Sam Altman, the CEO, is nice in that they have been conducting the largest UBI study, which is one of the nice things about him. He is aware of their earnings as a result of the Universal Basic Income Study, which was conducted at the same time as this technology. We'll have a chance to press the reset button. And consider the world where we want to add universal basic income as one aspect of that. He is aware of the immediate effects this will have, and we will be able to harness them. I believe that we will be able to achieve nuclear fusion, which is renewable, clean energy for everyone. In my opinion, when you reconstruct the energy infrastructure upon which all of society is laid, it changes everything instead of your real way of thinking. And this is what will foster, at least in the short term, a golden age for humanity in terms of what we're going to be able to accomplish scientifically. Let's instead discuss a completely unrelated subject. Let's discuss romance. My opinion becomes a little bit ominous at this point. Girls and men alike have a harder time finding partners in the lowest strata of society. There will likely be technologies dubbed first date AI that can use AI from the first discussion all the way up to the day getting set. We've researched 1 million Tinder talks to get the first date. Therefore, let's go one step further. We have a phone version of this, and you can use it to hear a voice that has been customized to match your preferences. It will speak to you and listen to you, like a loving heart that doesn't really mind if you talk too much. Additionally, you only discuss yourself, and they just let it go when you say these strange things. Because we believe that on the arm, we are more complicated. But in reality, all we have are inputs, electrical signals that our brain interprets and then gives meaning to. And once you know the inputs, all you have to do is press the buttons. And it will train itself to do that. Let's go one step further now that we're in love with robots. The Tesla that was purchased 5 generations ago now resembles a human and has a human brain. What happens if the robot humans are more desirable, devoted, attentive, loving, and affordable than the spouse? Allow me to ramble on for a moment because I think it's really profound before I explain how you can use this to your fullest potential to make the most money and lead the best life possible in the short term based on the skills that we currently possess. It will, in my opinion, alter the way you view the world. Let's discuss aliens. Numerous people, including Joe Rogan, have discussed alien technology. Additionally, what if a UFO was discovered, among other hypothetical scenarios? When people desire to explore the universe, let's put a pin in that and act this out together. We start by sending what we referred to as a robot as a Mars rover, right? Right. Aliens are likely to have artificial intelligence, AI, if they are more advanced than we are. They would presumably send a robot if they were going to send something. Why? Robots are able to exist for incredibly extended periods of time because they don't require food. Additionally, it can work on itself, whereas biology cannot, and it can survive in harsh environments than biology. Therefore, aliens could be present, though perhaps not in their physical form, but rather in AI form. Because if we can build robots that can perfectly replicate humans, then we can build that as well, and that may be the person or thing that they sent to see what we're up to. Since it currently takes anything you send 5 years to get to the planet it's on, AI would be the ideal technology to send to another planet. Therefore, by the time it arrives, the technology is really outdated. It seems to me that you would want to deliver something that is entirely adaptable and capable of writing new code. AI might do space exploration tasks more frequently than humans. We are very easy to murder because of this substance in our flesh. It's good that the AI can survive in extreme temperatures, in extreme heat, and with little or a lot of oxygen. It won't even require the sun once we observe a fusion with it, which raises the issue of life itself. If we view death as the incapacity to receive input, then when someone passes away, they are no longer able to do so. The combination of our actions and behaviors as a result of our prior experiences is what we refer to as personality. Then, is it me if I uploaded all of my thoughts, behaviors, and experiences, including how I speak, think, and behave, to a cloud drive, and it passed the Turing test without anyone I know being able to tell whether it was me or a robot version of me? If AI can condense our inputs, we must adapt as technology advances. Future Chat GPT and AI, in my opinion, will serve as lenses through which we will view the outside and interior of the globe. You read everything through AI because it has already reduced everything down to the most crucial information for you. Think of it as your home screen. On the output side, it then generates predictions based on what you would typically say, gets better over time, and sends. We can use 10 times as much information and generate 10 times as much output, a 100x increase. That concludes level 1. The expert level comes after that. If you're an expert, you now spend the majority of your time using the machine to generate, and then you spend time doing QA, validating the information, and making tweaks. And these are the people who are losing sleep over being like, oh my god, this thing can now do my job. Utilizing these tools increases your value to the businesses you work for, or the clients you serve in a very real way. I'll conclude with this. Tell me what you think by leaving a comment. Subscribe, like, and share. This entire video was created by AI. This is that AI ninja saying goodbye until next time.